She said she had a good time.
Yes, Coletti. Oops. Hi, everybody. Hi, we are live. We're live, John Holland, New York Times bestselling author, renowned world, globally, universally renowned spiritual medium and teacher of the all things about your soul. Yay, John Holland.
Hey, Liz. Thank you for the compliment. I am not, I got it right there. I got to be honest with you, not a New York Times bestseller with Hay House, bestseller on Amazon, but not the New York Times. And I never wrote a book, Liz, to be on the New York Times bestseller list. I mean, some people hope for that. If that was to happen, if that was going to happen, fine. But I don't write to be on the list. I write because it's what people need. It's what I feel is out there. So ego says, no disrespect, write just to get on the New York Times. Soul says, write a book that's going to help people.
Ooh,
isn't that a good intro right into the talk?
Segue. You're so just sliding right in there. Okay, so I'm hearing that echo again. Do you have any other windows open on your computer? Now I don't hear the echo. Okay, that's weird. It comes and it goes. And if you're here with us, please comment. Say hello to me and John. Say hi. Say something to us. Let us know you're out there. You can hear us. Can you hear us okay? Can you hear us? Can you see us? All right. Is everything coming through really well? Please let us know, because that helps us to know if our broadcast is all good. You can hear my volume. Hello, Salima and Elias. Elias Petrus is here. And Copper. Good. Hello,
Elias, doesn't he work?
He is working. He's working it. Darcy and Amy and okay, good. All right, Annie from Edmonton, fantastic. Adele, Colleen, Salima. Okay, good, fantastic. Great to see all of you here today. And if you don't know who I am, just very quickly, my name is Liz Dawn, as you can see on the bottom of the screen, because we are live right now in 8 different places. So we are live on the John Holland fan page. We are live on all of the Celebrate Your Life platforms. I can hear myself again. Why am I hearing myself through your computer?
I don't know. That's why I wear these.
Okay. Can you guys hear an echo from my voice? Can anybody hear an echo, or are we good? Because if you can't hear the echo, then I'm just going to ignore it. To ignore it. Technique is wonderful. Okay. No one else is hearing that? Yes. Doreen says yes. No. Okay. Yes, there's a little echo. Elias, thank you. All right. No echo. Yes, a little. Yes, a little. All good. Okay. I'll keep talking. At any rate, my name is Liz Dawn, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of Mishka Productions and Celebrate Your Life events. And we've been doing Celebrate Your Life events for 26 years. And in a nutshell, I know 26 years. And I realized last night, John, that I've known you since, well, you knew my mom. Baby. It had to have been like 2004 or 2002.
My first book came out in 2003, and you scooped me up. So you got to go back to 2003. Yeah, came out in 2003. Yeah. You discovered me in 2004. Or actually, a very wise woman discovered me. Your mother. Yeah.
At any rate, so we've been doing all these fabulous events since 1995, and John has been one of our amazing presenters at our conferences, and we do big conferences, we do small retreats, we do all kinds of juicy stuff, and it's just like grown-up spiritual consciousness camp. It really is. It is just a blast. And we're getting back in business here. We're doing our thing live again in Sedona in November. But first, John, I want to talk to you, because we promised everybody we're going to talk about the soul today. And I want you to talk a little bit about, would you be willing to talk a little bit about how we really know that we're on our true soul's path?
Sure. I mean, when you say path too, though, it's, how do you even know what your path is really? Okay. Right. I always try to say, what is this, your soul purpose?
Yeah.
Okay. And I can hear that feedback a little too. So that is really weird, but I don't know what to tell you, Liz, about that. So it comes and goes, right?
I won't talk. How's that? Wait, now it's not there.
Liz Dawn not talking.
I know.
That can't happen.
Could be impossible.
Your soul purpose, I believe, is using your gifts, talents, and abilities we're all divine beings, right? We come from the source and we spend the rest of our life trying to find it again. But a lot of people, we get, some people like, John, what's my purpose? Okay. And your purpose on a soul level is not to be an event organizer, a medium, an assistant, a mom, a dad. I believe your sole purpose is using your gifts, talents, and ability to help others be all that they can be. Also divine beings, right? And not to get, it's not angelic, but we are all here together in this world. So if you have but Liz, so would you say your purpose is to get the word out to the masses of higher learning? What do you tell me what you think your purpose is, and I'm going to say something.
I think this is a test.
No, it isn't a test.
Okay, so my sole purpose, I believe that I have many sole purposes, but one of the sole purposes is to bring consciousness to the world, is to be a steward to bring consciousness, spirituality, love, peace, community, unity to the world.
Right. So you're using your ability as an event organizer, your past as an actress or an actor, your talents to be all that you can be. You see, using your gifts, talents, abilities. So people need to find, okay, what are my abilities? If people find their abilities, their gifts, or their talents, then it's going to direct them to help do what they, some people, Liz, they don't even know, well, what abilities do I have? Well, you can find, it's what are you passionate about? You were always an actor. All right. Even as a child, even growing up, you were passionate about it. And if you're passionate about something, I'm very passionate about my work, but it's changing, Liz. My passion, I'll always be a medium. That'll always be one piece of me. But a passion now for me is dogs. One dog came into my life, and now I'm studying animal Reiki, healing. I will be going into the animal shelters, working on them. I'm passionate about it. I didn't wake up one day and just say, you know what? I think I want to do that. Your soul, if you think about it, your soul will constantly lead you to what you're supposed to be doing. But we push it away, we ignore it. I followed the signs. I got the dog, and one day led to another. So life, or my soul, is guiding me. I'm not fighting it. I don't look at that as, well, how could I ever do that with animals? I got to pay the bills. How could I ever do this? I can see it all now. And when you go through life, you're going to see the key people in your life too that help put you on your path. If I never met this woman named Kathy, who was a photographer at a photography studio, became her assistant as a volunteer, she took me to California, where she was a photographer. She was going to work on record. She wanted to work on record label. She goes, do you want to go and help me carry my equipment? And now I was just a kid from the ghetto, and I'm like, sure, I'll go. And I ended up at a talent agency that says, sure, we'll take you. That brought me out to California, which got me to, well, I had the accident there. Then I met Simon there. That one person changed the course of my life. And if I never met her, so I believe on a soul level, she was supposed to have happened. And then you got not every single person, but I think they're like tarot cards. You got the major arcana and the minor. Kathy was a major. Oh, that's very good. I'm going to use it at the conference. It's a major arcana, and the minor cards of the different things to get you there. So yeah, so gift talents and ability. And there are ways. Your soul has whispers. Your soul does want to talk to you. And there are ways to tap in to your soul. There really, really is.
Wow. And I love what you shared about what our passion is, because sometimes our passion, so my passion is bringing, consciousness to the world. And so that could have manifested in many different ways.
Absolutely.
Now, I could have manifested as, it could have been created as, I could have been a spiritual teacher, or I could have, been a pastor, a rabbi or something, or the way it's manifested for me, a way that's created for me, is to be a producer and creating these programs. So whatever we're passionate about, whatever our purpose is, it could. So am I correct in hearing what you're saying is that it could manifest in different ways and how we express it in the world?
Absolutely. As long as we're all born with gifts, a talent, or an abilities. And people can read you sometimes. I'm not even talking about intuitive readers, okay? Somebody may walk up to somebody and they never met him before, and someone may say, you remind me of a nurse. I am a nurse. You see, so people can read it also. And then you might meet someone for the first time, and they say, you're talking about them, that you have the ability. It's not your job, but you have the ability to go into someone's apartment. You know what colors to use in people's house, what blinds to hang, where to put the furniture, but yet they're working in an office. No offense against people in the working in offices. I did it, till I was 40 years old. But that's a passion. If someone else is saying, you know what, you could do this as a job, that's something that they could actually make a living from also. If she's sharing it on a small level with people, she's still using the ability. A friend of mine said to me once, she's in the music business. I said, well, Deb, you've got all these talents and abilities. She goes, what do I have? And I said, Deborah, she can take these mosaic tiles. She's never been trained for this. Cut them up, take a round piece of wood and make this unbelievable art on these tables. And she loses this. Another thing, when you know your passion, what are you doing when time flies? What are you doing when time flies? So she'll do these beautiful tables. That's an ability of hers that it's a passion, but she chooses not to, but it's there. And your soul is going to keep trying to get you to go where you want, Liz, but we don't listen to it. It'll get louder and louder. Do you remember, Liz, and I'll be honest with everybody like I usually am. Do you remember when I came to, I don't know if it was Skamania, Phoenix, or Sedona, when I couldn't move my arm?
Oh, yes. Oh,
Okay.
yes. Yes.
So
and Jeff,
what happened
your arm. Yeah.
Yep. I couldn't raise my arm. I woke up one day and I thought maybe I just heard it. Then I get on the plane to go to Liz, and I still came to the conference. It wasn't painful. There was no pain. I could move my arm this way, but I couldn't raise it above my head. Her husband said to me, did you heard it playing football? And I went, no. Golf? No. He goes, John, I don't want to touch it in case you have a rotator cuff tear. So come to find out, I was traveling, not getting enough rest, event after event, project after project. My soul was trying to tell me, slow down, pal. Yeah. Give it a moment. I didn't listen. Just like that accident I had many years ago. I call those wake-up calls, and your soul tries to get your attention, and that is one of them. You don't want the wake-up call. Come to find out, I had an infection on my C7, on my spine, and I had to go on steroids. And they said, John, if that doesn't work with steroids, we have to start looking for a tumor. And I was like, woof, right? No. So that was a wake-up. My soul was saying to me, slow down. No, I can't. Got to pay. I got to do this. People are waiting. Yeah. See, it happens all the time.
How many times have we all ignored those signs? I'd love to. Oh, so many of you are making really, really, really great comments in here. And there was something Leslie said when you were talking about the soul's purpose and going after what you're passionate about. And Leslie was sharing, this is so true. I'm in the process of becoming a certified grief educator. I believe Caitlin, my beloved granddaughter who died at age 5, led me to do this meaningful work. I love that. And Jen also shared, I love this comment. She said, that's awesome, John. There's something in the universe right now directing people to their paths. It's like the great resignation. Very good. She put that in quotes.
Yeah.
We are hearing about. I'm pursuing my life purpose through soul work. It's beautiful. I love
everything. A lot of people are talking about the soul. I wrote Power of the Soul and Mind, the Magic of the Soul in Sedona that we're doing. I wrote that in 2007. So way back when I was getting the signs, and that is 17, 18, like 13, 14 years later. But so everything is soul. I think it's supposed to come out even more now. So luckily I've got all that material, right? So, but the other day I flipped a card. It's called the Spiritual Strength card from my Psychic Tarot deck. And I just did this amazing webinar with Ann Hentz, who's a tarot master reader. It was a great event. And I flipped the card, and the card speaks about how tired we are physically right now. A lot of us right now, whether it's what's going on in the planet, the world, we're tired. COVID, we're tired, we're angry, we're frustrated, we're scarred, we're weary from the battle scars, okay? Yes. We are everybody. But your spiritual strength, yeah, exactly. So the card shows a Buddhist monk holding up a beam, and he's quite comfortable with it. He is tapping into a soul. We get so caught up in the physical, we forget that we're even a soul. You're a soul that comes with a body, not a body that comes with a soul. We forget about this. We forget that power inside of us. I forget about it. And how do you tap into the soul, John? You got to get quiet, everyone, all right? And I know everyone hears meditation, but there are ways where you're not, where you can commune with that energy. And if you think about it too, a lot of people don't know this. Only a piece of your soul is inside of you. All right, flip an iceberg upside down or a triangle, and I'll show this. I'm giving away what I'm going to be doing on the PowerPoint at your place. Imagine like this, okay? So a piece of your soul is right here or here. The rest is out there. You got to go there. All right, and there is a technique that I learned from, I'll tell you about him when I get to Sedona, told me to soul shift, to go to that place. And when I realized I was doing it anyways, but he put a formula to it. It's called soul shifting, to commune with your soul, where you can be in that peace. And when you're passionate, your soul can go in and out of the body, but the bigger piece of us is above us and around us. So if it's above us, where is it? There's a higher intelligence. There's a divine source, everyone. We've been teaching this for 20 years. And you could take all, I know I'm doing all the talking, Liz, but let me get it out.
No.
Yep. It's better than hearing the voice back. You could read all the tarot cards you want, do all the angel mantras you want, get all the angel cards, take all the workshops, go to 1,000 I Can Do It conferences or Heal Your Life conferences or Celebrate Your Life conferences. I know, sweetheart. Celebrate Your Life conferences. I know. You could get all the DVDs or all the books or the Kindles. All right. But a lot of us, we don't stick with it. All right. If we don't get it fast enough, we go right back to where we are. Okay. And you've got to let go of that negative programming in your head. This will never work. Who do I think I am? It's all that stuff we were taught as kids, Liz, by society, not just parents, all right? They do the best that they can. Life sucks and then you die, but you don't die, everybody. You got to get over that, okay? Or the rich get rich, the poor get poorer. We never have any luck. You could do all that work you want. You got to change that program. I don't care how many conferences, no matter which one, Liz, you take, all right? But she does give a damn good conference, man. She's still doing it through all this. And not only is she passionate about it, look, everyone, through all of this, did Homegirl close up shop? Nope. Try to work around it. You see what I mean? She's still following that passion. Yeah.
It's true. But I love what you're saying in terms of, I'm kind of really hearing if can you make sure that your things are plugged in, your earplugs are really plugged in, okay? Because this is coming from your speaker.
I'm going to try one thing. If we get cut off, I'll be right back.
Okay, you don't have any other windows open. Okay, I think we did get cut off because it looks like John is frozen. But I love what so many things that all of you are sharing to confirm what John is saying. We've got Jody Harvala here, who's a spiritual teacher as well. She's saying, I'm so guided to go back to go have some damn fun, bring the light back in and reconnect. Absolutely. Absolutely. And what we're talking, can you hear me now, John?
I can hear you.
Okay. Oh, that worked. What'd you do?
Magic.
Magic. Okay. Which is a perfect segue into what we're going to be doing in November.
Mm-hmm.
Magic. So I've decided to create an event. It's the
Why don't you tell us about it, Liz?
I'll tell you about it. It's the Celebrate Your Life Sedona retreat. But the theme of the retreat is mystics, miracles, and magic. Yeah. Now, I don't know if you know this, John. I don't think I've ever really created a theme for one of our retreats. Mm-hmm. I've done them for the bigger conferences, like the women's summits, but we really have never done this before. And one of the reasons I decided to create this theme is because we've all been so entrenched with all the drama and chaos and mishigas that's going on and this and that. People are arguing. And I just want us to take a moment to step out of that world and come in to remember what is really true. The mystical part of yourself, your soul's purpose, the magical part of yourself. Colette Baron-Reed will be there doing oracle cards. Sunny Dawn Johnston will be talking about angels. Matt Kahn will be talking about your connection to the divine. Sonia Choquette is flying in all the way from Paris. I can't wait to see Sonia. She's coming in all the way from Paris. So the event is taking place on November 4th through the 8th. Here's the information. I'll go ahead and put the website URL. If you just go to our website at celebrateyourlife.com, you will be able to get all the information. It's November 4th through the 8th. If you've ever been to a Celebrate Your Life, you know it is off the charts fabulous because I just bring it. People come. We have an amazing time. Hearts are opened. Great wisdom is shared. And of course, John is one of our amazing presenters there, and he'll be talking all about your soul's true purpose in the world. And you'll be doing some, yeah. And you'll be doing some demonstrations of some readings as well.
Yeah, I always end with doing some readings too, but even my readings have changed too. It's like I like doing soul readings now. What you were born with, some of your gifts, talents. It's great to talk to dad or mom, and I'm always do that, but you can go more into the soul now too. And if you think about it, everyone, I haven't traveled since March of 2020. I'm choosing safely to go to this event. It's Sedona. We all love vacations. Sometimes you need a vacation from your vacation. This is a retreat for the soul. This is a retreat for the soul, everyone. Okay, where you're going to get into that peace. And your soul needs revitalization also. Physically, you need to rest, work out, and eat properly. But your soul also needs it too. And some people are like, but isn't it all powerful? It's energy, guys, okay? And Sue Morter's going to be there too, correct?
Dr. Sue Morter is going to be there. Oh, did I forget to mention Dr. Sue Morter is going to be there as well?
She's wonderful. She talks about the energy
healing. It's amazing. Charlie, that's right. You came to the Chicago Celebrate Your Life. Yes, and we're going to limit attendance. This is one of our smaller events. We typically do on a regular year when we do the Celebrate Your Life conference. It's between 1,200 and about 1,800 people. The retreats are normally about 300 people, but we're only doing 150 people, and we are getting sold out.
Right.
So you might want to check that out. If this resonates for you, come and be with us. We have an amazing time. It is a retreat for the soul. Thank you, Van. Thank you. Again, Sedona, it's magical, vortex energy all around there.
And it's not just the conference. You do go outdoors, people, okay? It is beautiful. Yeah. And I think November, it's not going to be, 107 in November, hopefully, Liz, right?
It's definitely not 107 because we're a little bit farther north than Phoenix. So it'll probably be, I'm so hesitant to say this because one year it snowed up there.
Wow, okay. But I like that you're taking the precautions and that you're being safe and you're limiting the size of the audience too, though.
Yeah, so, we are going to limit it.
Yeah, and I'm very careful. So, and I'm just honored to come, and it's Sedona, and I'm like, I'm trusting that, everyone. It's okay to, what would my soul do? What would my soul do? You see what I mean? So, I'm looking forward to it.
Vicki, I didn't say that it was full. I said it's almost full. Not quite. We still have some seats.
And that's not a sales pitch, everybody. It is. Oh, she told me. All right. It is almost full. Okay. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be great. It's fun. This is what we do. And this is what I do best in the world. Create spiritual parties. And hopefully those of you who this resonates for will be able to make it. Again, if you just go to our URL at celebrateyourlife.com, it's right there on the homepage. John will be there. Dr. Sue Morter, Colette Barron-Reed, Sunny Don Johnston, Sonia Choquette, and Matt Kahn. And it's just a gathering of the beautiful, mystical, magical, and manifesting.
And there's enough time with us either. It's not like next. It's over what, Liz? Is it 4 days? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday with the post conference also. I need this also for me. It's not I'll be honest, it's not money. It's the energy of the place, guys, okay? It's spirit moves through people. Your soul moves through. So I need this also for myself too. And which I love is I get to see my colleagues, all of them. I haven't seen them in a while. And I get to see all of you. And I'm looking forward to it, Liz, too. And my work has changed, Liz, in this, a lot of us have changed, okay, with what's going on. And remember this, everyone, okay? Things are still going on. We will get there. Because some people are like, is this stuff ever going to end? It will, okay? It really, really will. But you have two choices, okay? What you can do right now is you have an option of know what you are in control of and know what you are not in control of, all right? Yeah. I've stopped watching the news. I can always see it. I keep up on it, but I do not sit there anymore. And people blame the media. It's their job. That's what they do. What are you in control of? You are in control of your health. You're in control if you take some time for yourself. You're in control of what you eat. And, you know, a lot of people mentally, physically, emotionally have it affected them also. You have that spiritual strength. Do not forget all your learning, all the classes that you take, no matter what conferences. Our spiritual tools go out the window. All right. It happened to me, everyone. And people like, you, John? Yes, for 3 weeks. I had to take it in, freaked out, guys. All right. But I had to focus back on the spiritual side of myself. You're a physical being and a spiritual being. Don't throw all your tools out the window. Go back to that quiet time. Tap into your soul. Yeah.
And that's what's so beautiful about the retreat. By the way, Vicki, you're going to the wrong link. You're going to last year's or 2019, which was sold out very quickly. Just go to celebrateyourlife.com.
Sedona 21 dash
/Sedona 21. Vicki. So go to Sedona 21. It's not / Sedona. That's the 2019 event. Look at the dates. I don't know how you found that link, Vicki, but it is celebrateyourlife.com / Sedona 21.
Yeah, just go to your webpage and it's right there, beautifully done.
Yeah, it's right there on the homepage. You can just click on it from the homepage. It is not sold out. We do still have some tickets available, and it is November 4th through the 8th of this year. And again, we're only taking 50% of what we normally do for this program, looking at the wrong year. Exactly. So let me do that again. Celebrateyourlife.com / Sedona 21. 21. And Tanya, this is a good reminder. We need to shut down the old page or unpublish it. But it's Sedona 21. All right. That is, and Tanya is my assistant. She's on here somewhere just doing all kinds of wonderful things. All right. So if this resonates for you, I really, really hope that you'll come and join us. You'll get to see John in person. You'll get to see Colette Barron-Reed in person, Dr. Sue Morter, Sunny Dawn Johnston, Sonia Shuket, and Matt Kahn. All right. 2020 is gone and done. Yes, 2021, Monica.
And you know what, too, Liz, what they learned there, you can't force this on anyone, all right? Everyone's exactly where they're supposed to be. But if you come to it, you come to the retreat, the soul retreat, and you're more powerful, you're more rested, you're more invigorated, and you go home, it might spread to other people. And people are like, what happened to you? And then you could tell them, all right? So remember that. So Liz, I'm looking forward to seeing you, and those who choose to go, who feel that, you know, if you're being drawn to it, I will see you there. And I'm just looking forward to it. And I could use a little of those vortexes in those red mountains. I mean, because it's Mother Earth just holds you in her arms there. So yeah, but thank you for asking me to come on here, and it was just the perfect timing too, because it's been one of those days where, you know, the gardeners, they're paving my street, the cleaner was here, but everything went quiet when I was supposed to go on with Liz. All right, so magic. So it's good to see you. It's good to see you though, Liz.
All right, good to see you too, John, and thank you all of you for joining us today. Have an absolutely beautiful rest of your day and evening, and we shall see you soon at one of our live programs. Yay!
Thanks, Liz.